Hey guys, I am Addie, a mama to 4 little kiddos, and I am in the midst of making lunch. So I thought I would go ahead and give you the idea of lunch that we're having today, and then just over the course of this week, I will film our lunches to give you some school lunch ideas as we head to this back to school season. So today I am right here trying to make a deli sandwich type situation. I'm gonna do wrap today rather than like a sandwich. And one tip as I do this is if you use a condiment, like right now I'm using mayonnaise, if you're gonna do that, put the condiment in between the cheese and the meat, because then you won't like get your bread or your wrap soggy. So if I do that with bread, I just exactly do that. And then if I do a wrap, typically I will cut it into like a sushi type situation. With this as a side, I'm gonna do a couple of potato chips. These are just kind of plain potato chips. And then the other side today is going to be yogurt parfaits basically. So I'm gonna add some yogurt in here. This is Greek honey vanilla yogurt. And I am gonna put some granola here. This is my homemade granola. I have a whole video on how I make this. It is so yummy. I would highly recommend it. And then I also am going to do some berries. I'm just gonna grab some strawberries and blueberries for that. And then they can kind of make their own parfait for lunch. Sometimes I'll do a special drink for the girls for lunch too. So we have these little jars basically, and they have little screw-on tops wherever the top just went. Here. Little screw-on tops so that they can easily get them on and off. But I will fill them like halfway with water, and then I'll put half other special drink. Right here is Simply Orange Mango. And so I will do half that. Sometimes I'll do apple juice. I just like to water them down a little bit to cut down on that sugar. Mix it up, and then I will put this in their lunchbox with them. So that is gonna be kind of today's lunch. So an idea there for you. Other idea, because my other ideas this week are not gonna be hot because it's, fall, not really cold weather yet. But as the winter comes, we really like to do tomato soup. And I think that's a really great lunch idea. So get a thermos. We have this little kid's thermos so they can kind of drink it right out of here. If you use a thermos for lunch, I would recommend filling it with hot water first, letting it heat up, dumping it out, and then putting your hot tomato soup in there. So you do that, and then sometimes I will make a grilled cheese and put it in the lunchbox, and that is just what they have. Other times I will kind of deconstruct it a little bit. So rather than a grilled cheese, I will do a side of croutons, just like, that you would normally put on a salad. So like a thing of croutons, and then cottage cheese. I will do like a little tub of cottage cheese, and sometimes I just do that plain. Sometimes I'll put it with a fruit, like whether it's pineapple or peaches. My daughter really loves canned peaches, so she likes that with her cottage cheese sometimes. So again, that's just another idea. I'm not gonna like make it right now again, but especially as the weather changes and it gets a little cooler, tomato soup is like one of her absolute favorite lunches to have for me to send her to school with. And I will link these things that I'm showing you in the description. This one in particular, she has no problem twisting on and off the cap. We've had some thermoses that are like, they're just too hard for her. And when you need like a teacher or a lunchroom person's help and you only have X amount of time to eat, that's not a good situation to be in. So this one in particular keeps her soup hot, and she can get on and off herself. So we do really like these. Today I have kind of a deconstructed salad. So I've got some spinach arugula here, green peppers and tomatoes, feta cheese and ranch. And then here I have a bagel and cream cheese. Today I have a rice cake with peanut butter, chia seeds, chocolate chip eyes, and an apple slice mouth. In these things, I have blueberries here, and this is avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning. I also squirt some lime on here to avoid it browning, just a tip so that it doesn't brown. And I use these things whenever I have a box that's like not, you know, separated well. That way things don't get on each other and the kids still eat it. Then in the top compartment of this one, I have a cheese stick. And whenever I pack these, I always open them just a little bit because it can be hard for the kids at lunchtime to do that by themselves. So that is today's. In this one, I have salami and cream cheese roll-ups. Those are extra toasted Cheez-Its. I've got some watermelon with a little pick for easy pickup, sliced apples, and my own homemade trail mix. This one has pecans, almonds, walnuts, cranberries, and chocolate chips. Whenever I do apples, I let them soak for 10 minutes in salt water, and I just put them all in there, let them soak. After it's done, you can rinse them and then dry them, and that will keep them from browning in a lunchbox. Another lunch today. This time we are having a just regular peanut butter and jelly. I have one kid who doesn't mind crust and like non-shaped, so hers is non-shaped, but another one who does like, you know, the Uncrustable type thing. When I do peanut butter and jelly, especially because I pre-make lunches, I put peanut butter on both sides so that the jelly does not seep through. I also threw in some dried cranberries, some pretzel thins. Here I have broccoli with ranch. Whenever I do broccoli for my girls, it has to be tiny pieces. They will not eat it unless it is tiny, tiny. So they just pick really tiny pieces, and then here a gherkin pickle. In this compartment today, I have a applesauce pouch. We do homemade ones, so these little pouches you can buy from Amazon. We have had these for about 5 years now. They are still going strong. Every once in a while we lose a top, but you can find replacements for those pretty easy if you buy a disposable one at any point. So yeah, we have really liked these pouches, and that'll be the kind of side item for today. Okay, today's lunch is like a Lunchable kind of. We've got crackers, pepperoni, and sliced cheese here. Here I have some grapes. Here are some cucumbers and carrots. I try to slice them small so that they're easy for them to eat. And here I have hummus for them to dip because they will not eat those without a dip. And then here I just have some barbecue chips. I also have to send my kiddos with a snack. So in case you want some ideas, my typical regular go-tos are like a granola bar or a fruit leather, maybe a muffin. I do homemade muffins a lot, so I might send them with that, or just pretzels or chips. If they have a cheese stick left over that they didn't eat from lunch, sometimes they'll eat that, they have told me, but I don't often send those because snack time is later in the day, and so if it's not kept cold for so long, I don't know about that. But anyway, those are some snack ideas, and I hope you enjoyed the lunch ideas and get some, you know, a lot of variety out of some ideas there, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.